Guys, if you are new to the sport of distance running, one thing you may have heard distance runners speak about is this idea of implementing some recovery runs into your training schedule. If you are new, the idea of a recovery run might sound counterintuitive because all runs feel difficult. So today I wanted to take you through the hows, the whats, the whys of a recovery run to help your fitness and to help your running improvement. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe. We've got new videos coming out once a week. So if you're trying to improve your game of distance running, come by every now and then. All right, so what is a recovery run? A recovery run, depending on what level you're competing at, or depending on how many days a week you're training, a recovery run is going to look slightly different. For an elite runner or an athlete who's training 7 days a week, then a recovery run is going to take place on the days in between the harder sessions or on the morning before the hard sessions. If you're a little newer to the sport, you're only running 2 or 3 times a week, recovery runs don't play such a big part because the runs that you're going on should be a little easier as you build up your fitness and your confidence in the running scene. You don't need to focus too much on implementing these recovery runs until you've started training more and implementing some harder, faster interval type sessions into your training program. The truth is, as I mentioned earlier, the idea of a recovery run seems a little counterintuitive for a lot of people. So why is it that we actually do them? Well, if you're an elite runner or an athlete who's training 7 days a week, you've done a hard session the night before, you've woken up, you're feeling a little bit sluggish. One of the best ways to help speed up that recovery process is just through flushing some blood through to those muscles. So the idea of going out for a very slow run and just getting that blood flowing through your body is a great chance just to speed up that recovery process. It's also a good chance if you're training twice a day and you've got a difficult session in the afternoon. The idea of a recovery run, that shakeout run, is a little bit of a wake-up call to the body so that when you get out to the track or wherever it is that you're doing your more difficult session in the evening, your body is not so shocked by it. It's a little wake-up call to the rest of the body. When it comes to the hows of a recovery run, the answer once again is not just black or white. There's a lot of grey in between, depending on how long you've been training for, depending on how long you've been running for, depending on what it is that you're training for as well. But essentially, when it comes to how far do you run or how fast do you run, they're two of the most commonly asked questions around the idea of a recovery run. And the good news is these recovery runs are a chance where both of those answers don't really matter. For me, if I'm going out for a recovery run, I like to go between 25 and 35 minutes at a really slow pace. I never take my watch out for those sessions. I'm not looking at pace, I'm not worried about pace. You can think about that for the rest of the week. The faster interval sessions or the hill sessions are the chance to really test yourself, to really monitor your improvement. In those sessions, you might want to bring your watch out, but for a session like this, it's really unimportant. The idea is just that you're getting it out there, you're promoting that blood flow, you're helping your body recover, you're helping build fitness through a more aerobic foundation in that training schedule. So you can leave your watch at home, you can forget about the pace, you can forget about how you feel. It really doesn't matter as long as you're out there doing it, putting in the work, helping your body recover. That is the main priority. So you don't have to feel a certain way, you don't have to look a certain way. If you want more of a gauge as to how fast you should be running those sessions, anyone who's been on this channel for more than a couple of weeks is going to realize what I always say. It is use this as a bit of a critique as to how fast you should go. If you're not embarrassed to be seen running at the pace that you're running at for your recovery run, chances are you're going too fast. So slow it right down, enjoy the easy day, and you'll be back into it tomorrow for your harder, faster sessions. Guys, that is about enough from me. Don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos. As I said, we've got new videos coming out every week. In the meantime, we'd love to hear a little bit more about how you go about your recovery process in the comments below.